Grand Rising Collective, Hippie Gypsy Reader, back with another daily tarot reading on this August 24th, 2022. Thank you so much for tuning back into my channel. I appreciate you so much. If you're already a YouTube subscriber, welcome back. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome if you are new. I'm appreciating all of your curiosity. Go ahead and tap that like button and subscribe if you like the vibe. If everything happens to resonate with you, I'm so thrilled. I'm so happy to resonate and attune. All of that interaction that we have helps me to deepen our connection as well. So if you are here from my TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook posts for that mini reading that I started over there, welcome. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm so happy this resonated. It's an interesting reading, so I was very anxious to get on over here and get this going. So I'm curious to see how this is going to go out. I'm going to run some more clarifiers, and then we're going to do some advice, and then I'll run out some oracles as well for your daily read for today, August 24th, 2022. If it happens to be your birthday today, happy birthday. Rebel says happy birthday. Hope y'all have a beautiful Wednesday birthday today. I think we're picking up on you guys with all this celebration, if it does happen to be yours today. I know a lot of Virgos. There's a lot coming up. Three, I know, on the 26th alone. Is 3 or 4 people on one day. That tends to happen. I'm thinking something about certain days have a lot of energetic pull. I apologize for my noisy, rude, rowdy dog. She's responding to our lawn being cared for, and people are going to work. So good old apartment living. All right. And I have played with the angle of my camera. If you will notice, it's up a little bit higher. There's been some complaints about my eyes, and I have been instructed to try and lift the camera so that you guys can, I guess, I don't know, look at my eyes. Here they are. Okay, we'll see if this angle is appeasing or if it helps. I'm not sure. I'm hoping that the message resonates. So remember, we're going to take what fits, and we're going to not force anything to fit. So if it does not fit for you, please throw it out and take what does. And with that being said, I'm going to take a deeper dive into that mini reading. If you're curious about that mini reading, if you are a YouTube subscriber only, those links are in my description box as well, if you want to jump over there and see how that reading happened to go, see how these cards were pulled. So with that being said, we're going to jump right in. We'll go through this one by one and then run out the rest of the reading here for that extended look. All right, guys, so we have that 4 of Wands energy coming out for the overall energetic pull for today. So this is a celebration. This could be a marriage. This could be some sort of a divine union happening with that 1111 card. This is that twin flame energy. So you could be coming together with others, and there is much to celebrate, I'm seeing here. So there's a lot of happiness and joyous occasion that we're kind of bringing into that energy for today. We pulled 3 major arcanas for the clarifiers from the Psychic Tarot Oracle. By we, I mean me and my guides. They say over here, over there, over here. I usually do the spread and pull, and then sometimes I'll do the pop-outs, and they just pluck them out at that point. So, yes. Yes. Can hear y'all now. All right, so we pulled the intuition card, so we have that High Priestess energy coming out. So you're being asked to use your intuition, go into your inner self, look for some sort of spiritual enlightenment, some sort of awakening within. You're being called on to use your inner knowing here, because we have that Moon card that has come out as well. So this is about the shadow side of things. These are things that we don't necessarily see. We see a little bit of something and we're not sure what's there. So this is the secret keeper. This is hidden illusions as well, with that Pisces energy coming through. We also have a lot of water sign here energy. High Priestess has to do with water signs, so that could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio as well. The Moon card is highlighting the Pisces energy, and then we have the Wisdom card with the Hierophant. So this is about a commitment. So this is about knowledge, wisdom, and knowing, a deep commitment and devotion here with the teacher. This is somebody who has information, they have knowledge and wisdom, and they're able to pass that on. Looks to me like you're using your intuition and your wisdom to help you decipher some of these illusions and secrets that have been possibly revealed. We're going to go deeper into that as well. At the bottom of the deck, we have more of that celebration energy coming through with the 3 of Cups. So this is about celebration, obviously. Look at these individuals having a grand old time. This is about indulgence. This is about coming together with your friends. This could be about happy hour. It could also be casual dating. And then we have that Sun card coming out, strong Leo energy here. So we have information being shown a light upon, possibly, and this is also about happy times. This is about harmonious, joyous bliss. There's a lot of happiness going on in this card here. Sun also brings light upon information. So we have the moon, we have the sun. Interesting. And then we have the emperor here. So we have a lot of strong masculine divine energy coming in. These are not just kings. These are hierophants. These are emperors. These are justice upkeep. These are keepers of the justice here, if you will. So we have the hierophant. We have the emperor here. This is about a loyalty, a commitment. This could also be an Aries. That's that energy coming through for us. Then I mentioned that earth sign, that earth energy coming out with wisdom here. And then we have justice. So we could be dealing with a Libra. Look at all this major arcana. Lots of major arcana, people. This is about major transformation stuff happening. So there's a lot going on today, interestingly enough. So this is about balance. This is about some sort of karmic justice as well. We have strength being called upon us. So more major, more Leo energy as well. So we're being asked to be courageous, have strength, some authority. The Empress, I'm sorry, I'm shocked at all the major arcana. I think we'll stop at the Seven of Wands and move on. So we're definitely nurturing something. We're having a lot of self-care, a lot of self-awareness being brought to us. Could be dealing with a pregnancy as well. We have the Emperor and the Empress. We have a marriage card. We have intuition. At the bottom of the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck, we have that Three of Swords energy. So this is about a heartbreak. It is a minor heartbreak because it is that Three of Swords, but we do have that illusions card that is lingering. So something could be a bit of sad news coming in with the information, truth, and knowledge of these swords, bringing that to light. It's very quick messages coming through for us as well. We could have some sort of travel arrangements happening also. With that Eight of Wands energy coming through, this is about accelerated motion. This is very speedy information coming to you. We have a prosperous beginning with that Ace of Pentacles. So this is a new job offer. This is a raise, a promotion. This is coming together to have some sort of prosperous new beginning in something as well. And then we have that Destiny with the Wheel of Fortune card coming out. This one's been coming out a lot in a lot of my readings. So a lot of karmic justice coming around for us. The wheels are finally turning in our favor, so to speak. So we have some sort of destiny being called upon us at this time. And we have the Five of Wands. So there's obstacles and challenges. You know, I'm having a feeling it has to do with the Three of Swords, the Moon card. These are these obstacles and challenges that are being presented to us. We have that Eight of Cups. So we're being asked to move on from something here. Emotionally release and detach from something. Nine of Pentacles is material harvest. So that's about financial individuality. That's about being financially secure and independent. Transformation with the Death card. So death and rebirth with the Scorpio energy. Ace of Cups, firm foundation again. The firm foundation is a Four of Pentacles, but I consider the Four of Wands to be a firm foundation, as fours are about foundation. It's about building up. So you have four corners to build up something solid, right? So fours are about foundation. So anytime we do see anything like that, this is a foundation of marriage. We had the foundation of building your abundance as well. So there's a lot of building happening here, and those are the minors. The heartbreak, the building, the coming together. Those are minor type of energies that we have. The transformative stuff is about going within, finding your enlightenment, the secrets revealed, the wisdom and strength to pull ahead. Alrighty, let's go ahead. Move on to get some clarification real quick, and then we'll get some advice, and we'll run out some oracle, and I will send you on your day. Me too, I gotta go. Gotta go do my 40, probably 47 to 48 hours, this, you know, like every week. Okay, intuition's being clarified by the Strength reversed. The Two of Wands crosses. So we are at a bit of an impasse here. We have some fear of change, and we're feeling a little bit inadequate, which is probably why you're asked to bring in this spiritual awakening here. Probably asked to go into have some sort of spiritual strength to help you pull through this vulnerability and self-doubt that's presenting itself. Knight of Pentacles reversed with the Six of Cups. So there's a past energy here that's kind of hanging on. The Knight of Pentacles is about laziness, impatience, carelessness. Something's at a complete and total standstill. We have a standstill between two paths here, and you're feeling vulnerable and weak about which path to go on, and something is holding you back, having to do with the past here. Let's look at that Moon card. One more, please. Thank you. The Nine of Cups crosses. The High Priestess crosses. And we have the Six of Wands. You know, which way was it? Okay, I think they want this stuff. Okay. We'll take the reversals on these as they were crossed, because it does feel like with this illusion coming out that was very unclear anyway. So you're very unclear about your intuition. You have some sort of repressed feelings here. Revealed secrets on top of revealed secrets. So something is definitely coming to light that's calling you to have a deeper connection with your higher power. I do feel like you're kind of teetering between emotional attachment and detachment. You're kind of, you know, you're having this feeling of wanting to let go, but the Six of Cups coming out and the Nine of Cups and the cross is just something about there's something here that you feel like you definitely want to hang on to. You're having a difficult time feeling like this is something that you are capable of turning away from. Okay. Okay, obviously there's some sort of attachment here, and that's to be understandable. I mean, we don't love fickly. We love intensely, and this is about love. This is about a marriage. This is about coming together. Ouch. We have the Judgment card at the cross. Temperance is at a cross, and the Tower card is reversed. So we are resisting change here. There is some sort of awakening that is definitely being called upon us, especially with this wisdom that's come to us. So we feel like we've maybe made some bad judgments here. We're feeling a little bit like we are frustrated and imbalanced, and we're looking for that balance to come back to us. But we are resisting the change, even though we know that that's probably what it would take to be able to bring in that awakening, to bring in that tranquility and that peace, to allow us to be able to move on and push forward, because we do have a deep knowing. Okay, so being called upon your intuition and having the Wisdom card here with the Moon in between, you know, I think you know, but you don't want to face something. So something is definitely being avoided. They just said avoided, so I feel like there's an avoidance happening. Let's look at the Four of Wands. Ace of Swords is about a truth. Ace of Swords is revealing a truth. We have a truth revealed, laying a foundation with the Page of Pentacles. And then the Knight of Wands is sideways. This crosses us. Somebody who is arrogant and charming, free-spirited, but they're wishy-washy. This Knight of Wands is in and out. This is somebody who is like coming and going. They're in, but they're not really in. And the Page of Pentacles is a immature type of energy. That's something that's very, you know, they're reliable to a lesser extent. Somebody will, you know, bring in this small offer about laying some sort of foundation, and there's a plan of action. But there is a truth revealed here with that Ace of Swords. There's some sort of truth realization. There's some sort of vision. Another option to this story for anyone else that this may not, you know, that story may not jive. I'm trying to pick up on a lot of things here. So we have a new beginning, and this is a triumphant success, and it has to do with some sort of plan of action about something that you were laying a foundation for. Somebody could be leaving their wishy-washy ways behind, but there is some sort of detachment that has to happen here about somebody who knows what they want and knows how to get it. You know, that Knight of Wands, they get a bad rap about being the player, but not all the time they are. So it's just about somebody who's very, you know, assertive about what they want, and they know how to get it. That's nothing wrong with that. That's pretty hot. That's what fire signs are. So it's making you feel vulnerable, and you feel a little bit worried here about somebody not having this commitment with the Knight of Pentacles reversed. And you feel like somebody's being indecisive and they're still holding on to a couple of different paths, and you're feeling a little inadequate and some sort of low confidence. This is all on top of the intuition card, so you are being called upon to use your better judgment, to go within, to really kind of find your peace and knowledge and information. There are secrets being revealed here. And the High Priestess crossing, I mean, everything crossing here, High Priestess, Nine of Cups, and the Six of Wands, it looks to me like you're detached from your intuition for some reason. This could be something that clouds your judgment a little bit, that kind of derails you from having that wisdom and that connectivity to your inner self, to your higher knowing. And you have those blocked psychic powers because something is making you feel like, am I in? Am I out? Do I need this? Am I happy? Am I not? You're really kind of searching for that confidence here. Something has you feeling really unconfident, really inconfident. You're super worried about some sort of disappointment here, is what I'm feeling. You could be relying on your friends, which bring you a great sense of joy and happiness, and they're telling you that, you know, the commitment is to your karmic justice, basically, and you have to be able to understand that things are out of your hands, and you have to find your inner confidence to be that empress that you are, and know that you are able to stand your ground no matter what happens, and karmic wheels will roll in favors of how they're supposed to be. Basically, you have to trust that everything is in your control and in your power directly as you're supposed to have it. You're a very, very skilled individual. You're very capable, very knowing. This is somebody who's quite capable here. Just go inside and find that strength within. This is that Hermit about isolation. Could be dealing with a Virgo. We have Aries. We have a Cancer. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have strong Earth energy, strong Leo energy, Libra, Aries, Leo. Everybody's here. And then the page again. Here comes the page again. Here's the page and the wand together, the Knight of Wands together, ironically enough. This is so funny. And here they are together here. And here's the freaking Ace of Swords. Oh my gosh, you guys. Look at this. The Ace of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. Here's the Ace of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. And right in between that is the Six of Swords. There's a feeling and an energy of moving on to calmer waters. You're taking this information about some sort of conflict, some sort of information, truth, and knowledge that you have, and you want to move on to calmer waters. There's a hanging about type of energy that's happening here, and you're being called to have your inner confidence. There's some sort of inner confidence here because somebody finds you very attractive, very sexy, very passionate about what you want. You're a star. You're a wish fulfillment. Somebody is very deeply committed here. Somebody's very passionately committed here. You worry about an ending. An ending, I was trying to say. What did I say? An ending. Rebel, you made me stutter. So you worry about an ending. And these paths befuddle you. They befuddle you. Is this new love? Is this love and this commitment and this love offer, is it something that you want to commit to? Is it going to bring you a tower moment where you have to start all over again? And you have these material changes, or is it going to be a great success? You're deeply attached to the past. Heal, baby. Find that healing. Go inside, center, and ground yourself and be able to come into that inner power. Okay, what's at the bottom? Up, Empress. Be your higher Empress self. Be that higher Empress self. You are a very capable individual. This is somebody who is very nurturing, kind. This could be a pregnancy as well. This card has been coming up a lot. So especially with Virgo season approaching, this does not give off total Virgo, Taurus, those earthly type of energies that are very grounded, very nurturing. I mean, this is all the signs combined. This is the queen of all queens. This is Pentacles. This basically is the female magician. This is the counterpart to the emperor. This is the queen of all queens here. So that's what it's calling for you. There's a lot of creativity happening here, being called upon you as well. Queen of Swords is reversed with the Knight of Swords in the upright. And then we have the Five of Pentacles reversing, and we have the Four of Cups reversing. The Nine of Wands here, Three of Wands. So you're being called into your power. Don't be overly critical or rude. Really kind of watch that here. Somebody's being called out for being very cold-hearted or cruel. So you want to kind of definitely watch that energy here. There is a definite focus with this Knight of Swords. This Knight of Swords is the fastest horse in the deck. This is the most fast-moving because everything in the background is even moving fast. This is just very quick, assertive, direct, powerful energy forward. So you're being called forward very quickly towards your positive change, towards your recovery with this Five of Pentacles reversing, and you're asked to let go. Let go with this Four of Cups in the reverse. Have this awareness. Choose happiness. Stay inside of your motivation. You're offered some sort of clarity that's going to give you a lot of confidence here. You're going to be able to move ahead. There's a lot of forward planning that's coming to you. You're very, very close to success here with that Ten of Wands. Or excuse me, the Nine of Wands. The Ten of Wands is about being able to push forward. So you are working hard to be able to have that perseverance. But the perseverance that's here in the Nine of Wands, this is somebody who's very persistent, resilient. Somebody who's able to really kind of, you know, you're fatigued, you're a little drained, things have been hard. You know, there's a lot of celestial events right now too that are kind of pulling on our energy as well. And I just want to draw your attention to the need to really go and have some healing done and let go of a lot of regret that's been happening around you. Let go of that regret and move on. This is the end of a hardship that's coming in here, and we're improving our finances. We're improving with our luck here. There's a call for that with the Five of Pentacles reversing. I love that card. When Five of Pentacles reverses, beautiful. Certain cards, you know, I love a lot of these readers, and they will read it as intuitive, but they don't let the card flip. And when it flips, it takes on an entirely different meaning, and sometimes it's a very beautiful meaning. So some readers, I don't know who they are. My other favorite readers allude to them. They even pull out the negatives. I can't believe people do that. They're just like robbing you of the truth, basically, is what it seems to me. I'd rather you like me for a happy message than tell you honestly what's possible for you to do or look out for or something. I don't know. Anyway, I digress. I love the Five of Cups, or excuse me, the Five of Pentacles and the Four of Cups reversed. It's beautiful. This is awareness, acceptance, happiness, gratitude. Living your life in a state of love and gratitude is the best possible way to go throughout your day. That's the best possible way. And choosing love and gratitude and the way to operate and to deal with others is a way to spread that energy around, and like attracts like. It's a ripple effect, basically, in the energetic wave of creating a certain level of energy that needs to be reciprocated. This is something that we are working hard to be able to try and put positive and loving vibes out into the ethers, because there's a lot of negativity coming in, and that's about trying to take our power away from us and send us into a state of reverse manifestations. It's putting us in a state of lack. You know, I'm not good without this. I'm unhealthy. I must need, you know, this. I need this. And it takes our power outside of us, basically. So there's a deeper calling for you to definitely go in and have a rest. Take some time to do that healing. Really center and ground yourself and be able to release yourself from the past here. You'll have a lot of victory and success moving forward. So, awakening, spiritual enlightenment. It's being called upon you. You can manifest anything you want, anything you want. You're quite capable. Go check out some Law of Attraction videos if you have time. They're phenomenal. The Secret is on Netflix, and I believe it's also on YouTube. It's a really cool movie, very informative, lots of information there. So I'm trying to pass on The Secret. Let's look here. We already did that one. Yeah, there's an emotional detachment coming from you to be able to release. You've got these obstacles and challenges, more Five of Pentacles energy coming out. You know, as I talk smack about people who don't reverse, I don't reverse in these two decks because they're too big. They're way too big. And I don't know. I could with that one if I did pop out, but it's a big deck. Okay. Let's look at some wisdom. We're going to get some wisdom for you guys. Wisdom, and then I think we'll look at the Starcodes Astro Oracle. All these descriptions are in my description box below for all the decks that I use if anyone is curious. So let's do a pull here. Loyal Heart. Message in a Bottle. And you're sticking out. Why are you sticking out? Truth be told. Here comes that truth again. Okay, so we have numbers. Interesting, I do this a lot. That's 14 and 15 and 35. And 33 at the bottom with chaos and conflict. More of that energy. Okay, let's look here quickly. We have Loyal Heart, number 35. It did not. Did it? Oh my gosh. It took me right there and then I flipped it. That's so fun. Thank you, universe. It did 35. They keep doing that. It's so cute. Evidence of loyalty will appear in your life. Others will prove they are faithful to you, and you will in turn commit fully to them. There is a sure and abiding certainty in your heart. Know that Spirit is always loyal to you. No matter the outer circumstances in life, trust and have faith, for you are eternally loved and always divinely protected and divinely directed. Yes, honey. That's about Spirit always being there with you. You know, people are like, don't you get lonely being single? I'm never alone. I'm never alone. I have constant pets. I have my phones going off. I have my beautiful collective that I'm happy to try to attune to give as much message as possible. And then I have my guides. They're very funny. They're very, very funny. They think I'm funny. We have a good relationship. I enjoy their company. I enjoy my own company. That's a part of being emotionally independent. It's about enjoying your own company and knowing that you're good alone. So that's really important stuff. It's total 9 of Cups stuff that it took me a while to master because I was very codependent for a long, long, long time. And I genuinely love myself. I can spend time alone. I can spend time in silence. I can hang out and just be. And I'm happy about it. And it's come through a lot of work. I'm doing shadow work. It's an awakening is hard. Oh my gosh. You know, people just think, oh, I'm awake. Rainbows, butterflies, unicorns, everything's just, you know, fairies coming to you in your dreams and everything's la 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 la. It's not. It is hard. It's hard. Imagine like you're just, you know, that scene whenever they unplug him from the Matrix and he comes down and his eyes hurt and he's in pain and all that stuff. That's awakening. I think the Matrix was a documentary. I'm kidding, or am I? It felt like a documentary. But yeah, it's very similar to that. I don't know if anyone's ever seen that movie, but yeah, it's very similar to that's an awakening. It's painful, it's hard, it's an awareness of things that are just, oh my gosh, how did I not know this? And how do I know that I know this? And what do I know that I could know? It's wow. Anyway, that was a rabbit hole. So fidelity, loyal heart, loyal to your own heart, loyal to your inner guides and your higher self. Beautiful. And then more of that like attracts like. You'll attract more of the same whenever you are projecting that type of energy. So, all right, message in a bottle. Oh, my heart's racing again. 13. Spirit sends you signs when you ask for them, and when you believe, you will receive them. And when you allow yourself to become fluent in the language of symbols, oracles, and omens, they may come to you as a bird flying by, a logo on a truck, and a song on the radio. Expect confirmation that you're pointed in the right direction. Keep your ears open, for someone might say just the right thing that will give you the answer to your query. Today, your message is this: Spirit hears you, and the reply is favorable. It reminds me of the Magic 8 Ball. The reply is favorable. Cute. All right, truth be told. Where am I going? It is right here. There is the truth, which is the essence of a thing, and then there is a truth, subjective according to the philosophy of the adherent or believer. Sounds like some lawyer stuff, doesn't it? This is not a time for debate about which truth is truer. This is a time when you are called to proclaim your truth out loud and be willing to be transparent, honest, and open in your communication with others and with yourself. Nothing less than surrender to what is, peeling off the layers of denial that kept you tied to an illusion. There's that illusion card. Wow. Nothing less than surrender to what is, peeling off the layers of denial that kept you tied to an illusion will set you free. Be authentic and gloriously flawed, and Spirit will answer with miracles. Ooh-wee. I get a lot of flack for being mean, but I'm basically being honest to people who don't want to hear a truth. And I'm not a big time waster, because I mean, time is linear anyway, but I feel like time doesn't, whatever, that's something else. But I feel like I don't spend a lot of time just kind of goofing off with, scenarios or something, because I go deeply in connectivity with my intuition and my higher self. So if I don't feel like something is right, then something is just not right. It's just not meant to be. And it's not supposed to be. And people are like, well, that's mean. And I mean, to whom? So, yeah. Living in honesty and being completely and totally, being authentic, gloriously flawed, and Spirit will answer with miracles. Yeah, I try very, very clearly to keep my throat chakra clear. And you have to do that. That's done through honesty and being totally transparent. Being very transparent, honest, and open with your communication. So, big deal there. All right, chaos and conflict, number 33. No, it did not. Oh, thank you. Thank you, universe. Opposing forces come together to create a turbulent atmosphere, but consider the value of chaos that serves you well as you become unmoored by it. Scattered to the winds, you leave behind the parts of yourself you no longer need and disperse seeds to reinvent yourself anew. Although the conflict appears to exist externally, its essence is also internal, projected outward and causing disarray. You may find yourself at a cross purposes with someone else, facing a storm you feel you can't control, yet every storm passes and chaos leads you to a reordering of things. Conflict provides a way to see more than one side of a situation. Look upon this as just a moment in time when you may need to take shelter and step away from the fray. Don't be too eager to fight. This is a time to understand rather than be understood. Interesting. Look at this as just a moment in time when you may need to take shelter and step away from the fray. Don't be too eager to fight. This is a time to understand rather than be understood. Interesting. Everybody's got something. Everybody's got something going on, and, you can't really control a storm that you're in the middle of, but you can control yourself and you can control how you approach it and your energy. So that is a great, great reminder that has been throughout this message today to center and ground yourself. And that's a message for every day. Like I always say, that should be a part of your daily routine. Like drinking water, eating healthy, getting exercise, all those things I need to do more of myself as I put my wagging finger away. All right, we're going to look at Starcodes Oracle quick. Let's see what pop out. Want to pop out? That's a lot. We're going to take transits. All that goes back. Okay. 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 Transits, progressions. Second house is about resources. So you're being called to really kind of pay attention to that. And then we have opposition, confrontation. That's, I was just talking about that, wasn't I? Wasn't I? Bottom of the deck is fourth house, Cancer energy. Second house is about, is that Taurus energy? Taurus energy. Lovely Taurians and Cancerians. Shout out to my Cancers. Okay, transits. Wow, that's a lot. People that walk into your life now may be karmically important. Either the relationship will last a long time or it may be short, pithy, and teach you a valuable lesson. It can be helpful at this point to look at the transits in your natal chart. There's no volume control on this card's energy. Transits may trigger a small change in the personnel around you, or it could signal a shooting star that blazes across your life and turns your direction entirely. You have choices, though. Ask for grace and guidance when responding to the changing circumstances. Definitely. Okay, and then we'll look at progressions. 55, 56. Gosh, if I do that all the time. 53. Look at me going in order. Okay. Progressions do not speak of a passing thing, but to the big sweeping arcs of karmic fate, to your soul's journey. Your present situation may not make sense in the short term because it has more to do with big karmic patterns and how those intersect with the karmic patterns of the world's progress, and less to do with your daily existence. Stand back and look at your life's journey. Think of the years you engaged with the world and the years you needed time for more personal work. Consider making a timeline or painting this landscape to see where you are in those big sweeping patterns. Interesting. That's about progressions. There. And then we had transits. I'm going to show you all the cards. All right. And then we have opposition. Definitely looks like opposition. Right there. And that has to do with confrontation. It took me right there. Oh my gosh. This is not a comfortable situation, but that's not the point. You're being challenged to grow. Look at the situation as a dojo, a martial arts training center, and take the training. You don't have to trust the wisdom of the people you are wrestling with, but you can trust the pattern itself in this great cosmic workout. Practice your best skills, stay centered, and operate from wisdom and strategy instead of emotional heat. Listen for hints on how to improve your style. The obstacles in your way are not there to stop you, but push you towards your personal best. I needed that message from me too. And opposition dares you to proceed. Decide if this path is worth a struggle. If it is, grow those skills, hold your ground, and fight for what you believe in. You are being asked to prove yourself to yourself and others that you have the skill needed for the next step. Yes, Hunty. That's about going deep within and finding that opposition power to be able to, you know, pick your battles, basically. So is it worth the fight? If it is, dig deep, go in, go hard, make a big old push for it. If not, pull back, center and ground yourself, and take another stab at some other direction. So there's a growth opportunity here, but not a punishment. So decide if it's time to build muscles or to find another path. Exactly. Exactly what I was just saying. All right, 40. For our second house, for resources. Clean up your act in the material world. Clean closets, pay bills, deal with other practical things that might appear mundane but can be sacred act of aligning your soul to the surroundings. Integrity creates a welcoming ground for bounty. Come up with a clear, integrated message to radiate out. Then back that up with action. All right. So this is a call to your material wealth, your finances, your bank accounts, things of that nature. So your home life and other practical material things. So it's a call to kind of take stock of that, possibly clean some things out, possibly clean your house. We are in Virgo season, so that's a very good energy to be able to do so effectively and to be able to head into our next passing seasons clean and ready to go. So, all right. As we're talking about progressions. And then we have home. So here we go. This is talking a little bit more about getting out of your home. So let your home be a sanctuary that helps you prepare to deal with the world, not a place in which you hide from the world. So build up your home to be able to have it be a sanctuary where you go to find peace and solace and to have your beautiful things collected that you have acquired into this world, that you find love and joy in. And then don't hide away in all of that materialness. Go out into the world and let them experience you as well. So that's about being able to have that home life balance. And there's more balance being brought in here. And then balance your bank account as well. So inside and out, ladies and gentlemen. Alrighty, I believe those were your messages for today. I'm going to go ahead and end the reading here. I thank y'all so much for tuning in over here to my YouTube channel. I hope it resonated and helped and offered some sort of guidance for today. Be sure and like, share, comment, subscribe so I'm better able to attune to each and every single one of you. Let me know what you think about the angle. Is it better? Did it open my eyes? Are you able to look into my soul? I hope it helps. There's, the comments are pretty funny that I'm getting from all over. But I do appreciate the growth. So here we go. It's just getting started. I'm loving it. All right. Be sure and head over to TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. Give me a follow over there and like some of my posts as well, because that helps our energetic alignment also. Be sure and check that description box below if you would like to know information about the decks that I use or how to get a hold of me for a personal reading if you are so inclined. I'm wishing you all love, light, abundance, and positive vibes on this beautiful Wednesday, the 24th. Have a lovely day.